Hey you guys, welcome back. Oh my gosh, I took some time off. Obviously, if you've watched my channel, you probably noticed I haven't done any drawings or pick a cards or anything. I think it's been like 3 weeks, maybe even a month. Um, well, it started because everybody in my family got sick. Okay, COVID. The only person that did not get sick was yours truly. And so I was dealing with COVID sick people for about a week or so. It hit my kids and then it hit their dad, which, we're separated. And so it just put me behind. And then after that, it was just like, oh my gosh, had a lot of energy to clean up and go through and all that good stuff. But I'm back, you guys. Oh my gosh, I am so back. When I say I'm back, I mean I am back in full force. Like, whoo. The energy is so palpable, you guys. Oh my gosh, I've missed you. I'm glad to be back. Glad you're here. And today it is all about you. I just feel so drawn to just love on you guys, to hype you up, give you guys an ego boost. I'm going to be letting you guys know what is so damn amazing about you, okay? I will probably be cussing a little bit through this video. I'll try to keep it down. But when I get hyped up, you guys, it's just the filter goes, okay? And sometimes, I will drop some F-bombs. I will be cussing a little bit just because when I get hyped up, sometimes that's how it gets, all right? Okay, so here are your piles. We got pile 1, which is this beautiful, beautiful rose quartz, okay? And I think this is malachite. Each of these cards have piles have multiple cards in them. Pile 2 is going to be the citrine, a natural citrine from the Congo. Pile 3 is going to be ametrine, which is amethyst with citrine in it. Okay, and one of my favorite. Citrine and ametrine, one of my favorites. Fluorite, I believe, is this card right here, rainbow fluorite, and then this looks like it's going to be blue lace agate. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Take a minute, pause the video, do what you need to do to settle in and feel which pile you feel the most drawn to. I will see you at your timestamp. Pile one, welcome to your reading. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Pile 1, I get to love on you, I get to hype you up, I get to bring some excitement and joy and encouragement your way, and that's what I want to do. I want to encourage you, I want to love on you. What I want to do, pile 1, with this reading is, what's that word? Not validate you, but yeah, it really kind of is. Like, I want to, reaffirm and validate what makes you worthy of your heart's desires, okay? Why are you worthy of, just besides the fact that you are who you are, right? But just, throwing some love your way, okay? Letting you know all the reasons why you are worthy of your heart's desires, whatever those may be. Okay, so pile 1, you chose the rose quartz stone, and it's such a beautiful rose quartz, very light, very light. Yes, and heart chakra. And then you also got, you felt drawn to the rose quartz, and then the malachite was the one that was on the very top. But what you didn't see under that pile 1 is the second card here, okay? And these cards, there's like a few of these in the deck, and these always represent a balance, okay? Because these are chakra based cards, okay? So you got balance, chakra balance, and then you also got malachite with the heart chakra, okay? Which doesn't surprise me that you were drawn to the rose quartz, because it symbolizes the same thing. And look at the pink there. Ooh, because pink is higher heart chakra, okay? And then you have the heart chakra, so you got the higher heart and the heart chakra. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the first thing that I'm getting from you guys, especially with this out of chaos comes creation, I feel like you guys are the rebels. Okay, I feel like you guys are the ones that challenge the status quo, and not like in a way that is not in a way that's disruptive. I mean, yes, it is disruptive to the status quo, but I'm talking about the status quo that needs to be disrupted. Like, you guys are the ones that challenge established belief systems, societal norms, things that seem or feel constructive, right? You guys challenge what has been built up that may need to be torn down. Okay, that's you guys. It's like you guys, but see, and the reason why I'm saying like you guys are doing it from a place of like for the betterment of humanity. Okay, that type of, and I'll tell you the energy that's coming through. You guys may have some Aquarius in your chart somewhere, but that's kind of like the energy. You may have a lot of placements in the 11th house. Leo's also coming through. Interesting. Or you may have some placements in the 5th house as well. So you may have dealt with in the past a lot of kind of pushback to this, right? Because you have people that are established in their norms, social norms, you know, people that are thinking things need to go a certain way, and you've been able to see things from a higher perspective, from a 30,000 foot view, and realizing how just because, and this is the energy I'm getting from you guys. It's like, yeah, that may have been the way that it's been done, but that doesn't make it all right. That doesn't make it good. That doesn't mean that that's the highest good or the betterment or for the betterment of everyone that's involved, right? And so you guys will see kind of an established norm or an institution or an organization, and you will question it. And this is what, so I feel like you guys may, you know, black sheep is coming through. So you may have had a really difficult time connecting with people because it's like you were here to challenge people's programming. Okay, you're here to challenge people's programs, you're here to challenge their belief systems, and this can feel, you know, people where you are doing this, and so really what's coming through, it's like I feel like I need to let you know that the reason why you're having a hard time, like people have a hard time accepting you, people have a hard time embracing you, is because your gift here is you challenge people's programming, okay? And it's the people, and the programming that I'm talking about is the programming where it keeps people stuck in negative cycles, but they're hypnotized by this programming, so they don't know and they can't tell that what you are doing is actually for their highest good. All they know is that you make them feel uncomfortable, you shine a light in places in them that maybe they're not, you know, they up till that point haven't been ready to really see. And really what this is, especially with this, well, both of them really, okay, higher heart and the heart chakra, your energy is very healing. But think about your energy in terms of like surgery. It doesn't feel good at first, you know, it doesn't feel good at first. But I do feel like you guys have a very good bedside manner. You may have, what I am picking up on is in the past, this is something you've had to learn. You've had to learn how to kind of filter, how to put a filter on your stuff. It's like almost like doing surgery without anesthesia. Yeah, without medicine to put somebody under, and you were realizing, oh, wait a minute, there's a way for me to better accomplish what I'm trying to do. It's like, okay, you know, I'm going to help this person. I'm going to, you know, drop some truth bombs on him, but I'm going to give him a little bit of a sedative first. Whereas in the past, maybe in your younger years, you just dropped truth bombs and no filter and no sedative, no anesthesia, no nothing. You know, you just kind of let them have it. And you've kind of learned, you know, over time that may not have been the best approach. You know, just like, you know, surgeons, they'll numb the area, or they'll put a person completely under in order to, you know, do whatever corrective surgery needed to be done, or healing surgery or whatever. That's kind of like the energy that you're coming in, right? Like I feel right now the energy, like you're very mature in this energy. Like you're still, like you have a really good BS, like bullshit detector. Not much flies under your radar. And I also feel like you don't really deal with a lot of people's program in terms of like victim mentalities. Like you're not for that. Like you don't want to hear a person tell you why they can't do something, or like it really bugs you when a person is in their victim mentality, or when they're kind of in the state of I can't, you know, because you see right through that, you know. You want people to know that they are empowered. You want people to know that, you know, they are the creators of their reality. You want people to know that nothing can hold them back. The only thing that's holding them back is themselves. And there are a vast majority of people on the planet that, for whatever reason, may not be ready to hear that. And so, you know, some people embrace this with you. What I'm hearing is that at this point in time, most people don't. But another thing about you guys is, like, not that you don't give a shit, but it's like you just have this drive. You're like, that's what I'm here to do. I'm not going to let you sit in your story, and this is what the energy I'm reading from you. You know, as far as how you kind of approach things in the world, you're like, you know, you're not going to let people sit in their story. You do what you can to kind of break them out of their hypnotic state when their story is kind of has them hypnotized as to why they can't or won't do something. And so this may, I mean, I'm picking up for some of you, like, your inner circle may be very small, just because there's not a lot of people who are capable of facing that kind of truth. Like, I feel you take people's shadows, okay? You take people's wounding and their shadows and you throw it right where they can see it. And really, I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's just, there's a lot of people who just may not be ready to face that part of themselves yet. And so that's why it may feel like a lot of people go running from you, okay? So I really feel like that is something that I needed. And you guys, I don't, how much time is this? 9 minutes in and I'm just channeling. 9 minutes in and channeling. Okay, I haven't even really got to pull any cards yet, but you know, that's just the information that's coming through. Yeah, see, okay, so we have peace here, but I'm feeling peace and fun. Yeah, okay, so that's what I mean. Okay, so this is kind of like the energy that you're bringing to the table, right? So I feel like in the past, like I've said, you may have, and it's so funny, I've got lawnmowers coming right when I'm doing your guys' reading. Sorry for that, you guys. You're learning how to bring this energy. It's like you're realizing the effects that you have on people. You're realizing how difficult it can be for someone to face their shadow, face their woundings. And so you're trying to do your work or exist in a space in the world where you can do that with people. But really what you're wanting to do is help them restore a sense of peace and fun in their life. That's what you want. You want people to be at peace with themselves, at peace with their lives, and you really want them to have fun. And it's funny that I said, picking up on Aquarius and Leo energy, because really that's kind of like, that's a perfect balance here. Like that mix of energy, like Aquarius energy is all about questioning the status quo, questioning the establishment, right? But Leo comes in afterwards and it's like, okay, wants to soothe things over, and like, not just for the sake of disrupting, but for the sake of bringing peace, bringing balance, and bringing fun and creativity into your life. Because what happens when people are completely entranced by their stories, entranced by, you know, whatever reasons they think they can or won't do something, it robs them of their light. It robs them of their creativity. It robs them of their ability to enjoy their life, right? And that's not what you want. You know, you want people to really love their life. You want them to enjoy their life. And so you're learning how to take your gift of throwing people's shadows out of their subconscious. Basically, it's like what you're doing is you're pulling people out of hypnosis, you know, and then you're showing them what their problem is. And you're either, what's coming up is you're trying to figure out a way, or you're figuring out a way to do that in a way that people can easily digest it, okay? Because really the whole purpose of doing that for you guys is restoring peace, balance, and enjoyment and fun into their lives, okay? That's not an easy task, pile one. Not an easy task, I will tell you, okay? I actually resonate very much with this energy, so I know where you're coming from. Okay, let's find out some more about pile one's gift. Why am I saying gift? That we're not doing specifically gift, but I just felt led to say pile one's gift. This is a gift. You guys are a gift to people. Okay, you guys don't understand the gift of being able to break somebody out of their programming, out of their hypnosis. Because what you're doing when you do that, pile one, is you reconnect people with their divinity, with their god or goddess self, okay? Because when people are stuck in their programming, when they're stuck in their programming, this is what I mean by being in a hypnotic state. They are completely blind to any kind of evidence or proof to the contrary. So if they really truly are hypnotized by, let's say, a belief or a thought pattern that where they think they're unworthy, okay, that they're unworthy or they're not capable, they cannot see the evidence that's right in front of their face that they are worthy and that they are capable, you know. And so what you do is you kind of you come in and you disrupt that patterning, okay. You show them, it's like, no, you are capable, but this is why, you know, you think you're not. This is actually what's holding you back. And some people just may not be ready for that, right? We have the Ten of Swords popping out. Yeah, so there's a sun energy again with Leo. Yeah, okay, so you cast a light on people's programming. You shine a light in the shadows. And here we have, what is this? The Eight of Wands in reverse. You show people where they're stuck, right? You show people where they're stuck. And the Palace of Swords. Yeah, you guys, oh my gosh. Maybe, and you know what? I have not filmed the other piles, but I almost feel like you may be the pile that needs this encouragement and this love on the most, because your gift here is to get people's shadows, you know, and put them out to where they can actually see it. And the image that's coming to mind is there's a meme, and I can't even remember. It was a series, I believe that it was either a series or a movie. It was on Netflix. It was a couple of years back that had Sandra Bullock, and you know, they couldn't see, if they saw whatever it was that they were trying to keep themselves from seeing, it was like it took them over, right? And so there was a lot of memes that came from that movie where people were like forcibly holding people's eyes open so that they could see whatever it was that they were, you know, that they wanted them to see, right? But that's almost kind of like what you do. But you know, you're doing it in a way that actually helps people, not hurts them. You know, and I'm not saying like you don't do it. It's just part of your energy, you know. That's just your energy when you come around, even if you don't mean to. It's just like you are a truth bomb. You are a truth bomb. You know what I mean? And that can be very hard for people to digest if they are not ready for it, right? But you know what? It's like afterwards, when a person's had the ability to kind of process what's going on, it's like they'll thank you for it later, because they'll be like, oh my gosh, you know, I didn't even see that about myself, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, so it's almost like you live in this energy where it's like you don't let people get away with victim mentality, right? Or being victimhood. You know, it's like, yeah, you will validate whatever their experiences has been, but what you don't allow a person to do is to remain in that state of being powerless. It's like, no, you're not powerless. You are powerful. You are a co-creator. You are, well, actually, you are the creator of your reality. And you just, you know, I feel like it does, it almost disheartens you to see a person to be in that state. You know, it's like really all you want is for people to enjoy their time here on earth, right? You want them to enjoy this lifetime. And oh, it's a difficult gift. It's a difficult gift. It's a difficult gift to have. You know what? I'm going to get some encouragement for you guys. Encouragement. What encouragement can we give to pile 1? What encouragement can we give to pile 1? What encouragement can we give to my pile 1s, please? The Tower. Oh, I said encouragement. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, that is your energy. Like I said, you just, what I'm hearing is like burn it all down. Burn it all down. You're here to burn it all down. The Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm just, basically what I'm picking up, guys, is on your energy to like, I'm hearing rid the world of whatever isn't serving it, okay? Whatever isn't serving its highest good, whatever isn't serving the betterment of humanity. It's like you want to restore peace, balance, and fun, right? And in order to do that, it's like you have to pull down whatever is opposing that, right? Whew. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Swords. It's like, you don't put up with the BS. And you know what? What's coming through is that's okay. That's what you're here for. Okay? The encouragement that's coming through, it's like, it is going to be very uncomfortable for people to digest the energy that you're bringing to the table, but that's okay. Sometimes it's like, that's what's needed. You know, you are meant to bust people out of their comfort zones. You know, the only thing that is coming through is just, and I believe you're already in that energy, right? Doing it in a way where it's not going to throw people's guard up against you. Like maybe in bite-sized pieces. You wield a lot of power, pile 1. A lot of power. I mean, having the ability to break somebody out of their hypnotic state and out of their victim mentality is actually a really powerful gift. Okay, and it's not one to be taken lightly. And look what we have here. We have the Nine of Cups with the World. We got Jupiter, and then we got Saturn. And so it's like, it's actually a really good energy, because this is more being balanced, because when you think of the Nine of Cups, it can denote overindulgence, right? But then you got Saturn coming in. It's like Saturn comes in and kind of, it's almost like self-parenting. Yes, let's have some fun. Yes, let's enjoy life, but let's not go overboard where it's going to cause, what's that word? It's going to cause, like, in other words, like, yeah, you know, go buy you things that you want to buy. You know, eat the cookie, buy the shoes, but don't put yourself into debt, and don't destroy your health while you're doing it. It's like, you know what I mean? So there's like, I love this balance. I really actually love this balance. And it's also about putting an end to cycles that have been keeping you from being able to achieve emotional fulfillment in this life, and putting an end to cycles that have been keeping you from being able to indulge in things that you've been wanting to indulge in. Okay, indulgence is not a bad thing. People talk about moderation all the time. Yeah, you know, you don't want to go full force into something to where you're sabotaging your health or sabotaging your finances or something like that, right? So, you know, this is your energy. It's like, okay, that's what you bring to the table. It's like, you can tell when someone is too much in this Saturn energy, and you're like, you need to kind of lighten up, enjoy life a little bit. And then you can tell when people are too much in this kind of, you know, Nine of Cups, Pisces, Jupiter energy, and you're like, you know, you might want to have some self-discipline, you know, start getting things organized a little bit better. I love this energy for you. Like Saturn and Jupiter, right? The Nine of Cups and the World. It's like, you know, when to activate one energy and when to activate the other, okay? And that's the whole thing about balance. Like if people, and this is probably what you've been wanting to hear this entire time, if people would actually listen to you, if they would actually take your advice, they would live a very prosperous, abundant, happy, a joyful life full of love and fulfillment. Like if they would actually listen to you, they would actually enjoy their life, right? Oh my gosh, that was probably the message you needed to hear this entire time. All right, let's see. Whoa. Let's get some guidance for my pile ones. All right, surviving. What else do we have for pile one? What else do we have for pile one? Good health and anger. It's interesting that in the very beginning, so we opened this reading with forgiveness, right? With this heart chakra down here. And then we're ending it with anger, like you feel you've been wronged, arguments, disagreements, temper, ego, clash, pent-up anger. What I'm hearing is not to let this energy go to your head, okay? Yes, you are able to, like, see right through someone's programming. Like, you're able to look right at them and be like, this is your problem. If you would do this, that will literally fix your problem, right? But it's, and then the thing is though, is not taking it personally when someone doesn't do what you tell them to do. You know, that's kind of like the thing, like don't take it personally, or try not to take it personally when someone maybe gets offended or when they're not taking your advice, right? And just understand and realizing that it's when someone is hypnotized by their programming, okay, they are literally unconscious. You might as well look at them as if they're sleeping. When they are hypnotized, like when they are lost in a story as to why they can't achieve something, look at them as though they are sleeping, okay? All you can do, pile one, is just plant the seed. Give them the advice, give them the insight, okay, that they need to make their life better, and then leave it there. You know, water it with peace and fun, right? You know what I mean? But try not to take it personal when they don't take your advice, or when they just kind of, you know, act like maybe, I don't know. It's just, there's a sense of taking it personally when someone doesn't take your advice, or it's almost like you feel like they're not taking you seriously, okay? Why is surviving here? Like with the good health, sometimes we are our own best teachers. Like the energy that you are trying to put out into the world, it's like sometimes you need to focus that magnifying glass back on yourself and see if there isn't something that you keep encountering in other people that maybe that might be there to try and show you something about yourself, okay? Being in survival mode is all about, you know, being stuck in your own programming about why you aren't able to achieve a certain result. Like maybe there may be something about your own health, your mental health. There might be something that you are not seeing. Like, yeah, you've got a wonderful ability to look at other people and be like, I can see what the issue is. It's like you're a master troubleshooter, right? But there is something I feel like you might be stuck on that you're having a hard time seeing. Like, I feel like there might be a glass ceiling that you keep hitting. It might be in relationships, you guys. I don't know if it's like friendships, personal relationships, just people. There's something about people I feel like you're having a hard time with, right? It's just that energy of being in survival mode, which is like not having enough energy to barely get it through the day. Interesting. Why am I feeling so confused by this energy? And basically what's being said here, you guys, is that, you know, there may be something about yourself you need to forgive, or you may need to be you may need to forgive people from your past. Extending to forgiveness for, people that have wronged you, and realizing that people that have hurt you are literally on autopilot. They are sleepwalking throughout life. If they weren't, and that's really how it is. Like, most people are so unaware of their programming. They are literally hypnotized 95% of the time, probably even more, okay? Because 95% of what people do is actually a result of their subconscious programming. And so realizing that the way people are showing up or not showing up, the way that you don't make that personal about yourself is understanding that it's because they're sleepwalking, okay? They're hypnotized by a program. They're like robots, and it's, we should not be taking it personal, what a robot basically is or is not doing. And I'm not gonna, invalidate your experiences. Some of you may have had some very traumatic things happen to you. But what is coming up though is you may be harboring some unforgiveness, some bitterness, some resentment towards another person, or towards, a bunch of people. Some of you, I feel like it may be your family of origin, or the people that you grew up around. You may be harboring some resentment against them that may be affecting your energy, your vital force energy. It may be affecting your physical health, your spiritual health, your mental health, emotional health. It also may be kicking you into this energy of being in survival mode, okay? So really kind of take some time, take it into meditation, and figure out how you can really forgive these people for how they showed up in your life, or how they didn't show up, what you feel they may have taken from you. And realizing that whatever it is you feel they took from you, it's like you can give that back to yourself, okay? Let's see if we can get a little bit more on that. What guidance do we have for pile 1 as far as forgiveness goes? How can we help pile 1 out with that? The 2 of Swords. We got the Hierophant. Then we have the 9 of Wands. I feel like some of you may actually be mad at God. And if it's not God, like you don't believe in that kind of a higher power, okay? Mad at the universe, or mad at somebody who was kind of like a spiritual authority in your life. Maybe I'm picking up maybe even a father figure. And it's almost like, yeah, you do need to have boundaries, okay? Having your guard up, and definitely setting up boundaries with this person, okay? Whoever this person is, why is the 2 of Swords here for pile 1? I'm feeling like you feel betrayed. Why are you feeling betrayed? We got the Hermit in reverse, and then we've got Judgment, like with as far as like a final decision. Ooh, you're coming out of hiding about something. And then we got the Six of Coins, which is the Six of Pentacles. Got some more Taurus energy. So we've got Taurus energy here showing up. So the person in question may be a Taurus, possibly. So with the Hermit in reverse with the Judgment, I almost feel, okay, so there's definitely a feeling here of needing to come out of hiding or coming out of hiding about something. You may be holding back. And that might be what, yeah, so that's what this Two of Swords is about. Like, I feel like there's something that you're wanting to speak your truth about or wanting to speak your mind on. And it may have something to do with an authority figure or a spiritual figure. It's more of a spiritual figure than it really is. It can be both, okay? But the fact that this is the Hierophant or Faith showing up, as opposed to just the Emperor, this lets me know this is someone, this is like a spiritual authority figure. Like, it could be God, or it could be the universe. Maybe it's spirit guides, or just higher, something like that, okay? Or a person that kind of you put in that place, right? Maybe even someone who you may have seen as your God, okay? Maybe you didn't actually, you know, see it in that perspective, but that's kind of what's coming up here. And with the Six of Pentacles coming out here, it's like you may have given a lot to this connection, or feel like you did, and it's almost like maybe you didn't feel like you got much out of it, or you didn't get out of it what you deserved. But I'm hearing it's okay to come out. Yeah. Wow, more earth. Okay, so we got the King of, yeah, this is definitely talking about, I feel like some kind of a spiritual authority figure in your life, more than likely an earth sign, or there's a lot of earth in their chart, or it's just somebody that may have been more focused on material, you know, bringing home a paycheck, or, you know, more concerned about the, you know, putting food on the table, bringing home a paycheck. Or this may even be for some of you, maybe you might have a family with this person, or you might have kids with this person, and this person's like, rather than spending time, they would just rather work, and that's how that's like the extent of what they think their job is. It's like, you know, yeah, definitely a masculine type of energy here, where I feel like you might be biting your tongue, and maybe you shouldn't. It's like you're withholding your natural energy, like you're able to speak your truth to everybody else but this person, okay? And that's the person really that is kicking you in this survival mode kind of energy that might be messing with your health, and that you're harboring this anger against. Look at that with the Devil in reverse. Okay, this is your shadow, pile one. This is your shadow that you are needing to deal with. Okay, yeah. All right, pile one, I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading here. I hope that it resonated. Do me a favor. If it did resonate, smash the like button, comment if you feel led to do so, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys at your next reading. Thank you, pile one. Hello to my pile twos. You chose the beautiful natural citrine stone. This is going to be your reading. All I want to do, you guys, with this reading is really just hype you up, okay? Encourage you. Tell you all the ways why you are worthy of your heart's desires, your goals, you know, love, everything, okay? What makes you so fucking amazing, okay? Yes, there's going to be possibly some cuss words. I'll try and keep a little bit at bay, but you guys, when I get hyped up, and I am getting very hyped up about you. Sometimes like the filter just gets removed and I just get really excited and this things just kind of blurt out. Okay, so I apologize ahead of time if you're super sensitive to cuss words if they come out. I'll try to be mindful somewhat of that. Okay, all right, pile 2. So let's find out why you are so flippin' amazing. And I can already tell by these cards here, very sunny, loving energy. What is this? I knew it was going to be solar plexus. So we got Amber showing up with fearlessness. We also have balance, which is kind of a neat dichotomy of energies here, because we have fearlessness, right? So you have no problems taking risks. You know, I'm hearing that song by Ariana Grande. What's it called? 7 Rings. It's like when you set your sights on something, you don't let anything stop you from achieving it, right? So you've got this level of ambition that feels unmatched. It's like once you put your mind to something, that you don't let anything stop you. You're like, obstacles. What obstacle? You know what I mean? You just have this level of faith that feels unmatched. And then we also has harmony makes the song of life sweeter. And then destiny, see, following your instincts, they lead to truth. It's just like you've got this internal drive. It's just like you know that. And you're like, and it's all about enjoying life, living life to the fullest. It's like YOLO, you only live once. You know, that's kind of like the energy that you're bringing to the table. And I feel like people definitely pick up on this energy when they are around you. I feel like you may even kind of be addictive in some way, shape, or form. Okay. I'm also picking up that you kind of may be the cornerstone of like get-togethers, like, you know, parties and stuff like that. For some of you, you don't let anything hold you back. You're very on point and on purpose most of the time. Oh, what a beautiful energy to bring to the table, pile 2. I love it. All right, let's find out what else about pile 2 is so amazing. What else about pile 2 is so flipping amazing? Because I'm loving this so far. Like, oh my gosh, like, you seem like the kind of person that I would call up pile 2 when I'm like feeling down in the dumps. Like you're the kind of person, pile 2, that I would call when I wasn't feeling good about myself. Like if I needed a boost, you know, like an ego boost, or if I needed to, you know, for someone to remind me why I'm so flipping amazing, like you would definitely be the person that I would call. Or like if I'm feeling stuck or blocked with something, like, you know, maybe I'm kind of getting lost in victim mentality, I feel like you would be the person that I would call. You know, or if I was just like, you know, maybe bored or just not feeling very motivated or inspired in life, you know, if I just need that boost of enthusiasm, excitement, like you're that person that I would call. You're like a party in a bottle, okay? Even if it's like, and I feel like not, when I say like you're a party in a bottle, pile 2, it's your energy. I feel like you're that kind of person where, you know, we don't even have to do anything. You know, it's like it's not an energy of I need you to entertain me. That's not it. It's just like just being in your presence, because it's this energy that you exude. It's like you don't even have to perform. It's like I would just have to have you in my presence and I would feel okay. It's that kind of an energy. It's not needing you to, you know, act a certain way or show up a certain way. It's just being in your energy lifts my own energy and my own spirits, okay? Ooh, man, that can be addicting for some. Yeah, we got cleanse with shungite. What else about pile? I do. Okay, so this is the energy I'm picking up on. I'm a very sun dominant energy with you guys, because I don't know how much you guys know about you know, about like how cleansing the energy of the sun is, right? Like literally there are many viruses and stuff that cannot withstand just being in the sun's not just the heat, but just like the UV violet rays, right? like literally if somebody is dealing with jaundice or anything like that, it's like go expose yourself to the rays of the sun. Your shit will be cleaned in a minute, right? That's how you are. It's just, you just have to just show up and a person has to be kind of like in proximity of you, or even not even in your proximity. It's just like if your attention is on them, there is something very cleansing about your energy when you're focused on somebody. Okay, but even still, it's like, because what I mean by that, it's like, I don't have to be in your physical presence if I'm on the phone with you. Maybe if I'm doing a Zoom call with you, maybe if we're texting, it's like if your attention is on me, even if it's far away, I'm still receiving. It's very healing. This energy is very, very healing. You know, and then maybe if your attention isn't on me, that might be when I just want to be in your physical presence, because your energy just fills that energy fills up a room. And it's almost like people with you're kind of like this natural filter. It's like, you know, literally when somebody like enters into your energy field, it's like all their negative emotional baggage just automatically gets checked at the door. That's why it's like your energy's kind of like a vacation. You're kind of this filter. It's like people get around you and they don't understand really why. They just feel lighter when they are around you, but it's because your energy just has this wild ability to filter out the bullshit, the lower vibing, you know, feelings and stuff like that, just automatically. And literally, it's like, it's almost like it's like taking a spiritual, emotional, and mental bath when they're around you. It's just, it's like they check their shit at the door. They don't even realize they're doing it. But it's your energy that does that. It almost forces them, it forces all this stuff out of their energy field. And then, like, you know, then when they separate from you, yeah, they pick all that stuff back up. But that's kind of like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like, you know, you vibe on a frequency that's so high, nothing that opposes it. You know, so people check their baggage at the door, and then they're able to experience the best about themselves. Okay, this is what I'm feeling like your energy can be very addictive, pile 2. Very addictive. So we got cleanse and ancestor showing up. Very interesting with the ancestor. So this may be something that was passed on, like part of your lineage. This may also be letting you know that, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, yeah, cleanse and ancestors. So because your energy is so addictive, there is a level of protection around you. That is keeping more predatory type energies away. Okay, because there are people that are attracted to your light that are wanting to steal from you. But your ancestors and just really your higher self are not having it, okay? Not having it at all. Yeah, we have all this protective energy coming up. And I do feel like you are a natural channel as well. And so it's like you have this natural ability to open yourself up to information, and then you've got your ancestors and then just your higher self. It's like you have a very strong filter on your energy as well. Meaning that, okay. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. So, you are a filter for other people. So like when other people come and enter into your presence, you have this filter that pushes all of their negativity out so that it doesn't, like, you don't open yourself up to it and their shit gets attached to you, right? And at the same time, so like this filter works both ways, okay? People with negative intentions who are predatory, whose only intentions are to basically suck the life out of other people, they can't stand in your energy for long, okay? They just can't. You might find that there may be some people who find it very difficult to be in your presence. It's because whether they know it or not, their energy is very predatorial. Basically, it's like they're energy vampires, right? Whether they know it or not. And so people where, you know, maybe you don't understand, it's like, I get along with everybody. Why, you know, I never did anything to you. How come you don't like me? That's the reason. Energetically, the two of you are misaligned, and they can't, because they can't attach to you and you know, siphon from your energy. That upsets them on maybe a subconscious level if they don't realize what's going on. Okay. And my lights just flickered when I said that. So that's like, yes, that's the deal. That is the deal. Okay. Let's see. What more information can we get? What else is so amazing about my pile 2, please? Let's see. What else is so amazing about my pile 2s? Here we go with the you guys, sorry if you guys hear like lawnmowers and stuff in the background. We got the landscaping company out today. What else is so amazing about my pile 2s? What else is so amazing about my pile 2s? I do feel, pile 2, you are literally kind of are like an energetic, you're like a vacation. You're emotional, a mental, you know, you're just kind of like a vacation from people, like a vacation from themselves, a vacation from their life. You know, if they need kind of like a pick-me-up, you know, you're the one, you're the first person they think about. And that's just your energy, you know, it's like you don't have to try to be, that's how you're built, that's how you are energetically built. And you are very well protected too, because you shine so brightly, it is going to attract all kinds of entities, okay? Especially entities that, you know, are thirsty for that kind of energy, but you are heavily, heavily protected against them, okay? They cannot get through this filter. We got the 5 of, is that 5? No, that's the 4. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. We got Temperance in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay. So, you know when to withhold your energy. So, you know, even if it's just intuitively, you know how powerful your influence is. You know how powerful, like I really do feel, you know that you are like a very powerful manifester. You're also very intuitive. So you know when to withhold your energy and when to go full force with it. So you're very responsible. You are very responsible with your energy. Just like the sun. Like the sun can be, the sun is, it's life-giving, it's life-sustaining. Without it, we couldn't be here. But at the same time, you know, we've got the ozone layer, right, that keeps us from being able to be burned by it. And so that's kind of like how you are. You got this amazing support system, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your higher self, and then just your own intuitive knowings where it's like, you know where to put all your energy into, and you know when to hold it back. You're very responsible with your energy. Very responsible with your energy. You know, with the Temperance in reverse here, you know, coupled with the Ace of Wands and the Four of Coins, which is the 4 of Pentacles. I didn't even realize she was naked in this picture. It's just, you know, it's being able to intuitively know when something's going to be thrown off balance. Yeah, and see, of course, we got harmony makes the song of life sweeter. There's just something about your energy where it's, there's kind of like a mechanism within your energy that if you do get out of balance, it doesn't let you stay there for long. There's just, I almost feel like there's a switch inside of your energy somewhere where it's like you, very, very strong intuitive nudgings when it to, you know, you're going too much in this direction or not enough in that direction. Ooh, that's a powerful, powerful energy, you guys. What else for pile 2? What more encouragement do we have for pile 2? I keep wanting to reiterate how protected you guys are. Has something happened recently, pile 2, where you're kind of almost about to go into hermit mode, or like, not hermit mode, but like isolation mode? Well, I guess it's kind of the same thing. Okay, so for some of you where something may have happened where you're kind of feeling called to withdraw your energy and to like maybe focus it back on yourself, there is something going on, you guys, where you've got a gift coming. And I feel like it's a blessing. It's definitely something that you may have been working hard for, something that you have been praying for, meditating for, wanting to manifest. Give me more information about this, please. Yeah, because the Two of Wands is all about preparation, right? You are kind of in like, you're in preparation mode. You're getting all of your ducks in a row. You are, you know, that's like planning, right? Research and development mode. Yeah, so I was kind of feeling called, like I do feel like you're going into, you're kind of withdrawing your energy from outside things, and I feel like you are like starting to pour it more into yourself. But I am feeling, especially with that Four of Pentacles energy coming in, and you're not doing it, I don't feel like it's in an unhealthy way. It's not even in a self-protective measure. This is making a lot more sense. I feel like you're preparing yourself for something you intuitively feel is coming. It's a blessing, definitely a blessing. But I feel like, and you can sense that it may be a large blessing, right? And it's almost like in order for you to be able to be in the energy to receive this blessing, you've got to get all your ducks in a row. Knight of Cups. Are you guys manifesting in like a relationship? Because we've got the Ace of Coins here, which is kind of like a material gift, but then we also have the Knight of Cups coming, which denotes something coming in to offer you like a love offer. Give me more information about, yeah. And I feel like, okay, so for those that resonate with this, yeah, and that this is the eight, yeah, the Eight of Wands in reverse. So, I feel like you're withdrawing your energy and you're kind of like, almost like a cocoon, like you're going into a cocoon, or you've been in a cocoon. You are creating this force field around yourself where you're healing energy, you're drawing it back on yourself to prepare yourself for something big. I don't know if you're calling in a soulmate, or but it's definitely something I feel like you have to prepare yourself for. And what I mean by that, it's like you are calling back all of your energy back onto yourself to maybe rid yourself of your own shadows or any kind of energetic misalignments that might keep you from being able to fully connect to what is about to come in. And I feel like there may be some delays to whatever it is that is coming in for this reason. Like you are in preparation mode for it. You are being prepared for it. It's like you were a caterpillar. You're now going into this cocoon. And then when you're done, you're going to come out a butterfly, right? But I do feel like you're calling in something. You're definitely calling in something. And with the Nine of Cups here, that definitely feels, look at that. It could be both. So, okay, this is the two different things, and it could be one, it could be the other. You're going to know because that's what you are trying to manifest in, and you might be actually trying to manifest both, okay? So you might be trying to manifest a palace of coins, and so coins is like the pentacles, right? The palace of pentacles. And so this is like, you know, some kind of a financial or a materialistic endeavor. It's like, you know, the mansion in the hills type of thing, you know, the nice cars, a life of luxury, basically, okay? Manifesting in a life of luxury where not only are all of your needs met, they're met in abundance, and you get to enjoy the finest things is what's coming through, the finest things in life. Not because you're materialistic, but because, you know, it's out there, and if anyone can have it, why can't I? It's that kind of energy. It's not, I don't feel you're materialistic at all, but I feel like you're getting into this energy where you're like, okay, I'm done playing small. And not that not having materialistic things is, you know, it doesn't mean anything, but basically it's like, you know, you want your outer life to reflect your inner life, and you are not basic in any sense of the word. And I almost feel like what you may have been doing up to this point is playing small, playing it safe, and minimalistic is what's coming through. Not basic in a sense of like, you know, you're not a basic anything. By no sense of the means, but I feel like up to this point you may have been playing it small, you may have been playing it safe, really is what it is, playing it safe, and you're done doing that. You want your outer life to reflect your inner life, and you're like, I'm done being, basically, like, this is what's coming through, I'm done being basic. Although you're not basic, you're done playing it safe, you're done playing it small. You want your outer life to reflect your inner life, and your inner life is like, you're buoyant, you're vibrant, you're huge, like energy wise. It's like, you know, like I'm seeing like, oh my gosh, like your ancestors, your angel guide, your spirit guides, and you know, guardian angels and stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, like if your outer world could truly reflect your inner world, it's like, yeah, it's gonna go beyond the mansion in the hills, okay? But you're almost like, you know, you don't need necessarily a compound in order to be happy, but you do want a life of luxury to some extent, right? And then I feel like for those of you that have been actively calling in your twin flame or your soulmate or whatever, high level soulmate, that is coming in also. Like you're not, like you're going for the big gun, okay? It's the big guns. You're like, you know that you are a master manifester, and you're going to have everything that you want to have and experience in this lifetime. Life, luxury, love, all of it, right? It's all going to be yours. And it's coming. And I intuitively, you know that, because that is why it's, I feel like you're going to, so you may be going through some time of isolation, pile 2, and really what's coming out is that's okay, because once you come out of that cocoon, your life is going to change in so many ways. So it's okay. If you need to withdraw your energy from the outside world and focus it on yourself for a period, it's okay. And actually, I feel like it's actually ordained to some degree. Where is this one at? All right, for pile 2, what guidance do we have for pile 2 moving forward? We got boundaries, marriage. See, I told you, some of you are calling in your twin flame or soulmate, okay? High level soulmate, definitely a future spouse, okay? Type of thing. Now, whether or not that means that you actually like go get legally married doesn't really matter. It's just whatever you want, but you're definitely calling in someone that's going to make some type of a formal commitment to you, okay? So I do feel, especially, that's what I was picking up with the Ace of Coins, to be honest, like an engagement ring, okay? Someone giving you a fat engagement ring. Definitely calling in a future spouse, a high level soulmate, and or twin flame. Okay, look at that, teamwork. Yes, you're calling in somebody that can build this empire with you. Okay, this life of luxury. It feels like an empire, an empire. Okay. And with the boundaries coming up, it's like, yes, especially when you're withdrawing your energy, not allowing anyone. I'm not to say that you have to stay in isolation mode and only isolation mode. Like, yeah, there are going to be times when you're going to need to get out and about and around people. But for the most part, it's like you are looking where you have been maybe spending your energy frivolously, and taking it back from people and from endeavors and from, you know, things that maybe have not been the best energetic investments, that kind of thing, and refocusing that energy on yourself, that kind of energy, and staying in that space until you have gotten yourself into this full alignment with whatever it is you're wanting to call in. Okay, so you guys, you're going to be doing it big, okay? I mean, in every sense of the word. I mean, people are going to be looking at you, looking at your life, and you are going to be role models, definitely, okay? Definitely someone that people are going to be looking up to, you know, as like an example that they aspire to be. That's going to be you. Definitely living life on a pedestal. Not looking down on people in a condescending way, but like shining as an example of what, you know, people have the ability to achieve if they just have the faith to know that they can achieve it, and to live life fearlessly, you know, and to take risks when needed, right? That's you. All right, pile 2, I hope that it resonated. That was your reading. Do me a favor. Comment below, let me know what you thought, okay? Definitely smash that like button if it did resonate, and share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I will see you guys at your next reading. Thanks for hanging out, pile 2. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this topic. Like, I've been feeling like I want to come on here and just love on you guys, encourage you, let you know all the reasons. Let me count the ways, right? 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, why you are fucking amazing. Yes, I might be cussing a little bit through this, so, you know, for those of you that are kind of sensitive to that kind of thing, this is kind of a forewarning. I'll try and like keep it at bay. It's just, you guys, when I get super excited and hyped up about something, things just kind of blurt out, right? My filter kind of goes through the wayside a little bit. But I will try and keep the F-bomb dropping to a minimum. All right. But I'm just so excited because, man, ooh, your guys' energy, all 3 piles, you guys are all amazing. Like, I'm like tapping into the perfect parts of you, and it's just like, man, I really, you know, especially for those of you who might need reminders, okay? Because we all go through days when we kind of forget how fabulous we are, why we deserve to be put on a pedestal, why we deserve to have and experience the absolute best in life, right? Why are you worthy of love and attention? Why are you worthy of achieving all your goals? Why are you worthy? You know, that's what I'm bringing to the table today, just in case you need the reminder, okay, pile 3? So let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh. Ooh, what's interesting? Okay, so you guys chose the Ametrine, right, which is amethyst and citrine combined. And so here we got divinity, and then we also have truth. You guys are, what's that word? All right, so we got divinity with recognize the divine in the mirror, okay? And then we got speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. What message is wanting to come out? There's something about your energy where I almost feel like you are walking God and goddesses, okay? It's like walking divinity. I mean, to some degree that we all are, really. We are all creators of our own reality, but there's something, I almost feel a regalness, a royalness to your energy. Like, I'm hearing something about, like, you might be the people that work with, like, you're, okay, Ascended Masters is coming through, okay? So, I don't know if you guys come from, like, a long line of spirit, like, you know, like, maybe you share a bloodline with, you know, Ascended Masters, okay? Or, you know, there's just something about you guys, there's something very... ancient about you, okay, about your soul. Like, I feel like you were definitely one of the originals, okay, in terms of, whew, in terms of souls. Ooh, yeah, look at this. And then here comes ancestors. All right. So, and then we got protection coming up with black tourmaline. You guys may have been, well, honestly, pile 3, you may have been drawn to both of the other piles. Okay. You're, oh, pile 3. I feel like I am in the presence of royalty right now. That's what I feel like. I feel like your lineage, your spiritual lineage, I feel like you could be the reincarnation of a spirit, spiritual master, or someone that may have studied under one, or it's that kind of energy. I'm not literally saying you're like the reincarnated, soul of Jesus or Buddha or anything like that, but that's the feeling that I'm getting. Like, I am sitting in the presence or in the energy right now, you pile 3, of royalty. Okay. I truly do feel like you are an original soul here. Okay. Wow. We got balance with shaman. Yes, you guys are some badass. Okay, you're everything. Okay, because I was going to want to say like a badass healer, but I mean, you're everything. Divinity and truth. Oh my gosh. Oh, pile 3. I almost want to cry. What do I want to cry? You're that holy. Pile 3, do you know this about yourself? Do you know this about yourself? Do you know how ancient your soul is? How far back your spirit goes? Like, like we have this universe, right? And you exist, like you exist outside of this universe. Okay, if you guys don't know anything about like how things work, I'll just leave it there. You're one of the original souls. Okay, I literally feel like I am sitting in the presence of royalty. You're one of, you're either or like a reincarnation of an ascended master, or, you definitely may have studied in the presence of one way back in the day. Okay. But I definitely feel like you are an ancient soul. You're probably among some of the, look at all this stuff coming out about ancestors, spirit guides. Okay, here's what's coming through. You are the mother or the father of them all. Okay, you're like one of the original god and goddesses. Okay, we got ancestors, spirit guides. It's like they all work for you. You're the head honcho. All right, you're the head honcho. I don't know if you knew that about yourself, pile 3, but that's the deal. That's the deal. And now it's like I want to be on my P's and Q's, because what I was going to say, pile 3, is like, you're the motherfucking deal, but then something about me is like, oh, I can't talk like that, because I'm like talking to like a head honcho here. Woo, pile 3. Oh my gosh, what did I just tap into? All right. We're going to keep going. Pile 3. Holy crap, that was amazing. Okay, pile 3. What else do we need to know for pile 3? You're a head honcho, okay? You are. I'm hearing your soul is as old as time, and actually is before time, okay? But I am hearing tale as old as time. Like, yeah, like you're the author. Oh, wow. Whew. But I keep hearing you're one of the originals. You're one of the originals. Okay, so you guys, pile 3, let me know what that means to you in the comment box below. Like, what is your interpretation of that when I tell you that you are one of the original souls here? Okay, we got Queen of Swords, which is definitely talking about truth. We got Temperance. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we got more balance coming out here. You guys, you're it. Like, you are it, okay? You're it. This is one of those things where it's like, why are you worthy? Because you're the mother and the father of everything. That's why you're worthy. It's like you created all of this. That's why you are worthy of experiencing and having it. It's like, it's almost like if you paint something, would you question your worth and being able to hang it in your house or partake in the enjoyment of looking at it. Of course not. It's like, I created that. Of course I'm worthy of enjoying it. You know what I mean? You know, if you make pottery, you know, and you make a cup or, you know, a coffee mug, it's like, are you going to question your worth as to why you would be able to drink something in it or use it? Like, no, I created it. Of course, you know, I'm worthy of using it. That's you. It's like, why are you worthy of love? Why are you worthy of abundance? Because you are. You created that. You are that. So of course you are worthy of partaking in that and experiencing that and having that and whatever. Does that make sense, pile 3? Holy crap. Oh, wow. What a message. Let's get one more card for pile 3 on this one. You know what, you guys? Nah, you know what? Let's shelve it for now. Okay. We'll do it. We got 8 of Wands. So your power is swift. Your manifestation power is very, very swift, okay? You're kind of like, you are an open channel. It's like, you know, ancestor spirit guides, it's like they work for you because they were made by you, basically. Okay, and then look at that. And then we got the Magician. You created all of this, pile 3. Not only are you worthy of having what you know, it's like you created, like, so if you say you want a mansion in the hills, right? Well, of course you are worthy of that because you created that. That wouldn't even, a mansion in the hills wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for you. Okay? Like, that land wouldn't even be there to build that mansion on if it wasn't for you. Okay? Wanting to experience a soulmate, you know, are you worthy of that? Yes. It's like the ability to even experience that wouldn't even be there if it wasn't for you. It's like you deserve all of these things because you are the mother / father, the creator of it all. You're it. You birthed all of this. You created all of this, you know. So are you worthy? Why are you worthy of experiencing having a mansion in the hills or driving in a nice car or, you know, having the love of your dreams or having a business that, you know, you feel emotionally fulfilled by? Why are you worthy of all those things? Because none of those things, the possibility of even creating those things wouldn't even be there if it wasn't for you. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. I love this message for you. Whew. All right, let's see. We're gonna get, the light just came on. The light just came on, pile 3. I've got it, yeah, my light in here in my room. One of them likes to kind of come off and come on. It went off in pile 2 and came back on right when I said that. It's like, but to me, the message that I'm catching from that is like, what they call that, and then there was light. That was you, right? And then there was light. You created light. You created all of this. Of course it is yours. We have answers coming out. So what guidance do we have for pile 3? Mountain. You have the answer. Okay. Oh, wow. I love how direct your guys' reading is. It's just like boom right there. You guys, whatever your issue is or whatever challenges or obstacles you might be facing, you are the answer for it, period. There isn't anything that you can't have, be, or do, okay? So if you're facing like whatever obstacle you're facing in life, it's like, yeah, there are options, there are solutions. You know, whatever it is you're wanting, if you're wanting love, of course, there's going to be something that's going to come along and resolve whatever issue you might have. There is no way that you cannot not experience love. You are love. There is no way that you cannot not experience abundance and wealth, because you are abundance and wealth and prosperity. You are those things. There's no way that you cannot not have them, not experience them, not be them, and not do them. Okay, let's get one more card from this deck for pile 3, please. Dating, being open to love, seeing somebody specific, going on more dates, feeling good, and flirting. Because you know what, even a god or a goddess needs to, you know, go out there and test the waters a bit. And this may be for those of you, okay, so this is definitely specific for some of you who may be wanting like a love connection, okay, wanting to manifest in a future spouse or a soulmate or something like that. If you are not, so basically this is letting you know, like, one of the ways that you're going to be able to manifest that person is by getting out more, like allowing your energy to open up more to people, and letting yourself and your energy get out there, okay? Not hiding your energy. Like, you need to come out of hiding if that's what you've been doing, okay? Something else for those of you that are not, you know, you're not really concerned about calling in a soulmate or a twin flame or anything like that, or a future spouse. This is like feeling good and flirting. It's like, you need to, are you feeling yourself? Are you, you know, Nipsey, is it? Yeah, Nipsey Hussle has a song called Feeling Myself. It's like, you know, yeah, we want other people to feel good in our energy, but that's only going to happen when we ourselves feel good in our energy, right? Like, you know, that energy when you're wanting to flirt with somebody, it's because you're really feeling on them, you're really crushing on them. It's like, you need to do that yourself. You need to do that with yourself. You need to flirt on yourself and crush on yourself, right? And really feel like, I'm feeling myself. You know, it's that kind of energy where you just, you know, I mean, it's beyond being a badass at this point, pile 3. You're the creator of all of this. You're the mother, you're the father. It's like, you know, yeah, we got ancestors and we got spirit guides, and you birthed all of it. It's like, can you not feel yourself on that one? Can you not just be like, oh, I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Like, I'm it. Like, I'm it. I'm it. You know what I mean? That's you, pile 3. Like, this might even be talking about, you know, for those of you that may have been preoccupied with maybe trying to call in a soulmate, maybe you're feeling frustrated. It's like, the reason why that's not happening is because you need to like focus on yourself and date yourself and feel yourself. Like, you know, you need to get reconnected with the amazing and awesomeness that you are, instead of trying to outwardly focus your energy out. Like, this is only for people that have been actively dating. You're feeling frustrated, it's not happening, and blah blah blah. It's like, how much are you actually feeling on yourself? And I'm not talking about, you know, solo stuff in the bedroom, although that's not a bad thing. But I'm talking about, like, you know, how much do you really love yourself, and do you feel yourself, and are you like excited about your own energy? You know what I mean? And so this may be alluding also to if you feel like you're hitting a glass ceiling on something, whether it's love, business, finances, manifesting something specific. It's almost like the way to transcend that mountain is to realize you are, not only are you bigger than the mountain, you are actually the mountain itself. Okay? And one of the ways that you're going to be able to get rid of the mountain, or get rid of the obstacle and get out of your own way, is by really feeling yourself. Like, why are you so fucking magnificent? And I just spent, I don't know, how long did we spend? We're at 16 minutes in talking about, you know, why you are so amazing. I mean, it's kind of a duh moment. Of course, it's like, you're amazing because if it wasn't for you, none of this would be possible. Okay, I wouldn't, you know, even be here to have this, you know, phone or this camera that I am, you know, filming this on. These cards wouldn't even be here. None of this would be here if it wasn't for you. Okay, I hope, take some time, pile 3, really digest that, really spend some time meditating on that. Like, oh my gosh, this is why you are worthy. None of this would be possible without you. Okay, there wouldn't even be, you know, a universe to create or have a soulmate, the possibility of soulmates or twin flames, if it wasn't for you. You know, so how much are you really sitting in that truth about yourself? Okay, it's like, there wouldn't even be a possibility of a mountain or an obstacle if it wasn't for you. It's all of this is only made possible because of you. So why are you worthy of it? Because you created it, you made it. You know, of course you are worthy of having it and experiencing it and enjoying it. Okay, pile 3, oh my gosh. Oh, I love this. All right, you guys, I want to keep going because I really do feel like I'm in the presence of like royalty. But I'm going to go ahead and close it out here, you guys. All right, that was your message. Definitely comment below. Let me know what you thought, okay? Smash the like button if it did resonate. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I will see you guys in your next reading. Thanks for hanging out.